You compare the stack of DNA blocks of the extinct animal with the blocks of a close living relative to see where the two are different, and edit the DNA in the living relative so it resembles the DNA in the extinct one. This is what they're trying to do with woolly mammoths and dire wolves. But they won't be exactly like the extinct animal. In fact, people online were really quick to point out that these actually aren't really dire wolves at all. It's better to think of them as genetically modified gray wolves. But the thing is, that was intentional. Scientists are choosing which exact traits to manipulate to get the outcomes that they want, and they want to do it by making the least amount of edits possible. I asked the scientist in charge of the Direwolf project why.
I'm thinking about de-extinction, and I'm also thinking about animal welfare. Every time we change the sequence of DNA in a genetic background, there's a risk that something happens that we didn't predict. I want healthy animals in the end. Therefore, my goal is the fewest number of changes necessary to de-extinct those important characteristics.
So, de-extinction might have a branding problem, because people on one side are looking at the literal definition and saying, that's not de-extinction. And they're right, that's not the exact animal. But then on the other side of this, you have scientists who are saying, bringing back exact replicas isn't really the point. They're not trying to de-extinct the exact animal. They're trying to de-extinct what the animal did. In the end, the whole direwolf or not direwolf debate doesn't really matter. Branding them this way makes for a good headline, but it's not technically accurate. And while the effort to bring back a version of a direwolf or a woolly mammoth is totally cool, I think it's a distraction from what is the real, huge if true, use of this technology.